Hi, I'm Jeromina, and I'm the Content Marketing Executive for the Antwerp Excel Conference. I'm here today with Paul Hatley, who is the Commercial Manager at Associated British Ports, and he is going to be speaking at the Antwerp Excel Conference. Yeah, hi, Paul. Thank
Hi,
you for joining us
Jeromina.
today.
Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you again. So, Paul, why don't you start by telling us a bit about what you do on a day-to-day within the industry?
Yeah, sure thing. So, as you said, Jeromina, I'm one of several commercial managers who work for Associated British Ports, or ABP. But I primarily look after the automotive sector for the Humber region, which is in the northeast of the UK, and covers the key automotive ports of Immingham and Grimsby.
Mm-hmm.
So on a day-to-day basis, I manage the relationships with the OEMs, manufacturers, shipping lines, and also the third-party terminal operators who do
Right.
the compound management for the manufacturers.
Mm-hmm. Amazing. And at the conference this year, you are speaking on one of our panels. So are you able to tell us about what your session is about and what you might be discussing on this session?
Absolutely, yeah. So obviously, don't want to spoil the session itself, but
Mm-hmm.
obviously we're focusing on the challenges in the Ro-Ro market and the sort of wider automotive vehicle logistics sector. It has been a challenging market since the end of the pandemic. The market is finally recovering, which is great, but
Mm-hmm.
there are still some inherent challenges in the market, such as port congestion, which obviously is something which we deal with on a daily basis. There is an imbalance, we believe, in the Ro-Ro market. So yeah, just looking to discuss with my colleagues on the panel from the
Mm-hmm.
manufacturers and the distribution channels and shipping lines as to how we can collaboratively overcome the challenges.
Amazing. Thank you for that. You will be obviously joined by a few amazing speakers. Some of the speakers joining you on this panel are from Salem Lines, Infrabel, and Toyota. So I'm really looking forward to just hearing all of your perspective on this topic. Um, and I also wanted to ask you if you had a moment to also check out the schedule for the conference, and if so, what are you looking forward to the most?
Yeah, absolutely. I have indeed, and the schedule looks fantastic, by the way. Obviously, the networking sessions aside, which are always very valuable because it's a good
Mhm.
time to have breakout sessions to meet existing customers and prospective new clients. That's always very good. But obviously, in terms of the ports, the session on our ports ready for the renewable transition, that's obviously key to us because port operators are going through a period of transition. How
Mhm.
can we electrify our quays? How can we provide more sustainable fueling for vessels? Obviously, is a key topic for us going forward. But also the project focus, the session from the CEO of GTT Automotive will be interesting because that's obviously focused on automotive, which obviously is an area which I look after. And
Mhm.
then on more sort of a wider level, the geopolitics and the global energy update would be a useful session to attend because, as we all know, ports, shipping lines, terminal operators, we all need to decarbonize, and hopefully we can get some good insight and some advice as to how we can all, get to our net zero goals.
Mhm. Well, thank you for telling us a bit more about that. It looks like you did have a good, thorough look at the agenda already. And yes, you're right. Antwerp Excel is the place to be for networking as well. So thank you so much for joining us today, Paul. I'm looking forward to seeing you at Antwerp Expo in Belgium from the 8th to the 10th of October. For anyone watching, the registration is still open. So please do make sure to register. And thank you for joining us again.
No
Yeah,
problem. It's
thank
going to
you.
be a great event. So anyone watching, please get your registration in, and yeah, looking forward to meeting you all there.
Amazing. Thank you.